Hello, Cancer. Welcome to your reading with me, Cindy. Here we are, finally, Cancer. We started with Leo with the Chinese fortune cookies. You have manifestation after the pre-shuffle. A bountiful time awaits you. Your wishes could manifest right before your eyes. Guys, oh, fingers crossed. I mean, you know, what a message is meant to be. But they've all been really good. And there are some shitty ones in here. So y'all have been pulling out some great energy. I feel like there's a shift in the cosmos for a lot of people. So even that is very hopeful for you. Oh my God, it's so sickly. I was doing the Gemini extended and I said to them, I said, you know, maybe I should do a COVID test. Because I have been like really tired the last couple of days. It's kind of like headachy. I'm not usually like that. So I finished the Gemini extension and I got, did I get it? It's nothing. I mean, it doesn't mean anything really. But you know, then I thought to myself, it's probably allergies because this is how I feel when I get my allergies. But my nose is like really, because you stick that thing up there and it tickles. I've already sneezed and blown my nose a couple of times now. Anyways, so if I'm like acting funny about my nose, that's why I just stuck something up it. You know, the last time I did the test, I put the wrong end up my nose. I was so disappointed in myself because I hate doing it to do it twice. Oh, what do you got? Oh, you got major life change. Time is right for major life changes as a new lifestyle or location brings great joy and a trouble-free existence. Yay! Y'all got great cards this week. I'm so happy, Cancer. I'm so happy for you. I mean, you're not really supposed to go into this, but come on. You know what? If a doctor has to give a patient like some information, they're hoping that's good information. Not bad, right? What's at the bottom? Reinvent yourself. Nobody has had this card this week. Look at you. Nobody. I know I've not pulled this out. A transformation is taking place. Enjoy a new lease on life. Declutter. So you got two underlined. Declutter. Declutter your life. Let go of correspondence, objects, and people you no longer want. Off with you. I'm done with you. Probably, well, maybe you do it like that. Someone will hurt your feelings and reveal a new side of themselves you may wish to avoid. Well, that's interesting. Well, that's where we get into the good stuff. Well, for me anyways, as a reader. I do like the good stuff for y'all. But it's usually not, well, let's see. It can be sometimes, there can be some interesting things to try to pull out of that. Okay, time is right for major life changes. You know, I know this card came out for someone else this week, but I didn't ask a question that I'm being called to ask for you, which is, what is this major life change? It's a good time for you to make. Yeah, that's the first way we're going to start. And yeah, we're going to go back. It's funny getting back to basics here. Look at that. You got the 10 of Cups as the underline. This Rider-Waite Jack has been calling to me a lot the last while. So we're going with it. We're going to go with it. So what is this? Time is right. Major life changes. A new lifestyle. That's funny, right? Because you got to reinvent yourself. You got to reinvent yourself with a new lifestyle or location brings great joy. Oh, that's exciting. Okay, what is this? A major life change. Okay, yeah. Sorry. Bear with me. It's okay. Energy Oracle deck. Major life change. Major life change. It's a good time for Cancer for this major life change. Jeez, some possibilities. Wow. So it could be something where you have a lot of options in your life. It could be something where you're really not sure where things are going. So it might be the part of your life that could be even like this. Sometimes I feel like this could be like the 7 of Cups. Could be the part of your life that even seems the most confusing. This is the part of your life. Get ready to change it. And I want to say, if you're not going to change it, the universe is going to help you along with that. It also feels like it's talking about many areas of your life. Oh, yeah. It says time is right for major life changes. It's plural, not singular, right? Like the title is singular, major life change. But the time is right for major life changes. Okay, now we need the tarot. Ooh, Angel of Strength is at the bottom. You've been persevering. Okay, so let's see the major life changes. Well, Hermit, you're going to come out of being isolated and all to yourself. So, okay, that's interesting. Let's see where this goes. The Hermit. Major life changes. Queen of Swords, Two of Swords, Ace of Swords. You will have done enough self-reflection that things will be very clear. And if you've had trouble making a decision, there'll be no trouble here. It's kind of funny I said that, right? Like if it's a part of your life where it seems kind of like Seven of Cupsies, you're just not really sure. Either there's just too many possibilities where this could end up or where you could go or what you could do with it or what your choices are. It becomes very defined. Maybe you got to get yourself out there a little bit because, you know, the Hermit, too, is not looking to the future. The Hermit does often really reflect on the past. And that, to me, reading from left to right, is what he's doing. But then, look at the Queen of Swords. She's looking this way. She's looking into the future. Firm but fair. Intellect. Critical thinking, logic, reason. Oh, and then there's a widower, or divorcee. I guess that goes with either masculine or feminine. I don't know how that works. These are the extra little things I have written down here. A choice between two paths. Use your intuition to decide. Oh, that makes a lot of sense. That's the Moon and Libra energy. Yeah, that would make sense, wouldn't it? But then you have the Ace of Swords. And look at this. This ace is associated with spring. So if you are in the Northern Hemisphere, it is springtime. If you're in the Southern Hemisphere, it's the fall time. I just want to say it because my guides will get me to relate to what works for where I am, right? So it feels like the season that you're in, the season that you're going to be in for a bit. We have like what? Another a month and a half of springtime of this season from the time I'm recording this. Either way, it is the seeds that you have planted in the past are springing forward and you understand. It could almost be like you have planted seeds. There was no label on them. Don't know what they were. Hopefully they weren't the ones from China. Don't plant seeds you don't know that come from strange places. You just whoop. Wildflowers, you don't know what kind of flowers. Ah, they're about to bloom. They are about to bloom. Thought, communication, mental, light, speaking, and messages. It all becomes quite clear where it was quite foggy. All right, well, that explains a lot about. What is this lifestyle or location change? A lifestyle or location change for you. And you're going to reinvent yourself. You know what? I don't like it. It feels, well, no, I don't. If they're meant to come out, they'll come out again. It felt funny the way they come out. It felt almost like they just, I don't know. Anyways, so that's what I want. Thank you. What is this lifestyle or location change? It was justice, diplomatic solutions, marriage, partnerships, charming communication. Oh, charming. That's interesting. Well, it's exactly what's meant for you. Oh, wow, isn't that funny? I was talking about how I have written here Moon in Libra for the Two of Swords. Something becomes exceptionally defined. It's not telling me if this is your lifestyle or location. Maybe it's both. Part of me feels like it's a lot of parts of your life that are about to change. A lot of parts of your life that are about to change. Let's put that over there. I want to look, I am going to do teeny tiny tarot to clarify. Reinvent yourself. Transformation is taking place. Enjoy a new lease on life. So, reinvent yourself, Cancer. That's the underline. Maybe that's what you've been trying to do. Maybe what you want to do. Well, I would say all these changes in your life would be that. Oh, you want the big stuff, honey. You want to figure out how to get there. You've got the Seven of Pentacles into the Ten of Pentacles. You want to build a foundation for yourself. You know, okay. the way you've been investing in yourself and your projects up to a certain point, maybe up to this point, and things are going to shift for you, maybe up to a week or so ago. But it's kind of like thinking, you know what? How I've built myself thus far is not going to take me to where it is that I really want to go. Like maybe you've accomplished some pretty good things, right? Like, you know, maybe you've reached certain goals for yourself. Maybe you've reached some of those goals, and once you reached them, you thought, yeah, wasn't all it was cracked up to be. I don't really need that in my life so much as I thought I did. Or, you know, there's different ways that this could come through for you. But you're really, it's like reassessing. You know what? This is great abundance. This is great success. This is having it all and enjoying it along the way. And kind of building, and it's not just about you though, it's like who you bring with you in this journey of great success. Isn't it interesting I would say that? Because you did have the declutter card. Declutter your life, let go of correspondence, objects, and people you no longer want. Just don't want that anymore. Because some of these things, people, ideas, may not take you to where it is you really want to go. This is the legacy. This is the thing that you're really working for here. So you're going to reinvent yourself because you got yourself to step 7, but you want to get yourself to step 10. So it's not to say that things didn't work, but now they will not work. Delayed gratification. Real victory needs a long-term investment, patience and reward, obstacles and delays. Saturn and Taurus. Oh, that Saturn guy. You know, one of the things I get with Saturn, I've been thinking about the archetype of Saturn. I guess I've been thinking about it too because Saturn is a tough place for me. A Saturn where it is for me is like, it can be late bloomer. It can be, well, anyways. So Saturn to me is, how much do you want this? Because what you want is pretty big and it's pretty good. And it is written in the stars that you can have it. But you're sure going to have to show me how much you want it. It is like, to me, I would say like that fatherly, it's a fatherly, godly figure to me. I want you to succeed, but I don't want to just give you a fish to eat. I want to show you how you can teach yourself to fish and you will always have success. These are the things I think about sometimes. My Gemini rising. That's what that is. So when you have Saturn showing up in your life, you can think of it that way. That it is this tough love. It's tough love. You absolutely deserve what it is that you want. But you're going to have to work for it. I don't want to work for it, Danny. I want to, right? Okay, so then you get declutter. Declutter your life. Let go of shit you don't want. Tell that person goodbye. I don't want to talk to you anymore. I deleted you and blocked you. Don't even bother me. Declutter. Declutter. What should you declutter here? Oh, is this interesting? You have the Ace of Wands and the Nine of Pentacles. You play your ways? I don't know what to say with that. It could be, because this is like, Oh, this is so interesting, because you're like, right, you're talking about reinventing yourself to get yourself to the Ten of Pentacles. This is the epitome of shit, man. Okay, there's 2 ways to look at this, because I know I have people coming to the readings that are in relationships and people who are not in relationships and might be looking for relationships or not. Anyways, if you want the Ten of Pentacles, you're bringing some people along with you, because this is not just about your own success. This is about your own success, but then to take it to the 10, you got to bring others along with you. So if you're in a relationship, you know, everything is pretty good, but I feel like a lot of your ideas and dreams, your passion, your drive, is a lot of self-focus in that. So you are figuring out that, you know what, if I want to get to this 10, if we really want the house of our dreams, if we really want that nest egg that we can take the trips that we've always wanted to do, if we want to go on that retreat or whatever it is, you know, whatever that could be for you, is we need to plan differently here. Maybe I need to share some of these ideas and inspirations with my partner or my spouse or my kids or whatever that, or my business partner, whatever that could be. Now, if you are single, like a Pringle, this is totally, speaking of that, So I don't know if you've been like, you know, hot stuff, your hot single days, you're going to declutter that. So what is coming up with me is something that's a very strong message in The Secret. You know, The Secret, it came out a long, long time ago in book and movie. And for those of you that, you know, you've taken yourself to a pretty good level here, you have a new inspiring idea, is to make room for this addition in your life. It is to make room for that. It is to expect it. So, like if you take up all of your closet space, if you want this Ten of Pentacles, you want to share your life with someone, it is said in The Secret to make the space for them. If you sleep on the whole king-size bed like this, I mean, I do that with my dog, Lily. Sleep like there's somebody else there, like there's a space that you're leaving. And that is kind of the way these are coming through. And declutter, like getting things out of your life, making room for what it is you want in your life. And it doesn't have to be a person. I do feel like, though, there's got to be something here. You don't get this on your own. I mean, you could take your kids along with you. You could take your sibling. Maybe you've got these dreams and ideas. You know, it could even be like wanting to own your own home, but you don't have a partner and you don't see yourself having a partner down the road. It's not something you're really looking forward to. But maybe you have a sibling or you have a best friend and you're both renting. And you think, you know what? If we put our money together and we think we could get along, we could own a home together. Like, right? Like there's a way to find this goal for you here. Get rid of shit. Well, that's really interesting. Actually, I'm even looking at my own plan on being here much longer, I hope. Bird feeders are put away. I'm not putting any plants out. I'm putting any flowers out this year. I'm tidying up the garage. All the things that I've accumulated in the last year and a bit, I'm going to go through that. I was thinking that. I'm getting ready to go. Like, right? Like, you got to, that's this. You're getting ready to do something, to either welcome something into your life and add it, or maybe you need a renter to help you. There's so many ways this could be coming through. It's quite interesting and kind of exciting. Temperance, 4 Pentacles, the Star. Oh, you've been patient. You have been patient. You've been protecting against an uncertain future. You become harder, more durable by time and experience. Your wishes and dreams for a brighter tomorrow. And having them clearly placed, these wishes and dreams. Having a balance in your mind and emotions. So these are the things that I have written on here. I'm hungry. Oh, it's still, yeah, it's still negative. Okay. So I'm going to clarify. I'm just thinking about what I'm going to have for lunch. That's my Taurus moon kicks in. Like, what can we eat for lunch downstairs? Come here, you. Come here. Okay. Adjacent possibilities. Major life changes. The Lovers and the 5 of Swords. Well, those are some major life changes right there. I want to say this could be cutting some people out. This could be making some choices about things that you need to cut out. You have the declutter card in the underline. You know, even like some of the options. Like focus. Focus on what it is that you really want and put all your energy towards the big prize. Can we call that the big prize? What do I have written for the 10 of Pentacles? God of prosperity, Lord of wealth. Well then, right? Coming from the Saturn and Taurus. I would like to be the God of prosperity and the Lord of wealth. Mercury and Virgo. Yeah, so. Adjacent possibilities. Eliminate some of them. You don't need them. That's what it's telling you. You got to eliminate some of this shit. It's not needed in your life. The Hermit. The Hermit, though. The 3 of Cups. The Strength card. Oh, get out and have a good time. Start mingling. Go and have a good time. You're strong enough to do it. Sure, you got the Strength card, right? You had the Angel of Strength on the underline. It's time to come out of your little shell and get out. Get out there. Okay, the Queen of Swords. Ooh, the Seven of Swords. Oh, the Six of Wands. Well then. If you've got a plan, you should initiate it. If you've been working on a plan, you should keep working on that. And I would say keep it kind of under wraps until you are quite ready to reveal your plan, whatever that could be. Seven of Swords and the Six of Wands. The other way I would say is if there's things that have been eluding you, that you've not been able to quite get the answer for, well, you are facing the Two of Swords with that. You're going to see that stuff. But, you know, I think the key is to come out of your own introspection here. The Two of Swords. The Two of Swords. Oh, the Eight of Cups. Well, we're kind of getting an answer here because you're being told to use your intuition to make a decision with the Two of Swords. You have a choice between two paths. I feel like this is saying it's pretty hard for you to make the choice when you're not attached emotionally. Because your intuition, and two, the moon being your planetary energy, you have got to be connected on some level to your emotional realm, your psychic realms. What are these two paths? What is path number one? What is path number one? I could have sworn I saw something flip. No flippies? Really? It's odd. Maybe it flipped and went back face down. Yeah, I don't think so. All right, well, that makes it easy because we have one card here. The Queen of Pentacles. That's one choice. We'll get into that in a minute. What's the second choice? Two choice. A choice between two paths. The second choice. The Queen of Cups. Oh, that's interesting. You can have a choice between two people. You either have a choice between two people in your life here, or you have a choice in going with something that's very practical, like how to build yourself up to this Ten of Pentacles seems to be the question. If you're looking for a partner, are you looking for someone who brings the coin that you don't have? But it looks like you sit with a pretty nice coin with a Nine of Pentacles. Or you're at least looking for someone who has the same coin that you have. Something equivalent to that. And perhaps you are, because you are focused on the... Well, you are reinventing yourself to the Ten of Pentacles to be the Lord of Prosperity. No, the God of Prosperity and the Lord of Wealth. You might want to say, well, maybe I need to focus on my business to do this. If you're looking for an answer to something, there might be two women in your life or feminine figures. Nurturing figures. I'm picturing a father who's someone... almost like a little girl, always sits in from the time she was little, sit in his lap and ask him questions and he would answer them. So it could even be like a father, but someone who's very nurturing. You have two that you can get the answer from. But I specifically asked what the two choices were. It could be either someone who is going to be very practical, very nurturing though. This is a very nurturing energy. Very earthbound. It's a very earthbound choice. It could be running your business. It could be, I'm seeing for someone going back to work, maybe after being on leave for a while, after having kids. And then the other choice is the Queen of Cups. Now, I will only say just because this is your natural energy, but it doesn't necessarily mean that's what feels the most natural to you, because you can have Cancer, be a sun Cancer, but you can have all sorts of things. Like you could have your moon in an earth sign, you could have your rising in an earth sign, you could have your Venus in an earth sign. So you could actually sometimes identify more with even the Queen of Pentacles, because I don't want to make the choice for you here. It's up to you. It's up to you. But the Queen of Cups is also a very intuitive, loving. If this is a partnership that you're looking for, is the question come about, is it really about love? Or is it about stability? Can you have both? You're emotionally detached. So that tells me right away that you wouldn't even pick the Queen of Cups unless you could get into your emotions. Maybe that's why you're not making a choice. Because there's a part of you that says, I want the Queen of Cups. But because you're not going into your emotions, you're not seeing that choice for yourself. The Ace of Swords. Judgment. You make the choice, you have a new beginning. Ooh, so interesting. This does not feel like an easy choice. Oh my God. Adjacent possibilities. You have the Lovers and the Five of Swords. So it's like making a choice. One of them's going to go. Well, aren't you something? Aren't you something? Justice. Justice. Justice? Six of Swords and the King of Pentacles. That's really interesting. Because now you have two counterparts. You're being led to one. I see the other thing I see with this, you coming up with two queens, is, well, that's interesting. Yeah, it could be. Like, it could have something to do with, like, same-sex relationship as well for some of you. But I do feel like it's kind of like deciding as well, like, what elements of yourself will you take forward? Because it kind of has that feeling of Empress, you know, when you start coming up with more than one queen here energetically. I feel like I can't give you the answer. You're meant to be making this decision. So this takes us over here. How to work through Saturn to become the god of prosperity. Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles. Oh my God, you really have a couple of choices here. Are you juggling people? What are you doing? I don't know. The Ten of Pentacles stuck in my finger. The Seven of Pentacles, yes, we know that. You're stuck on this. The Ace of Pentacles, there's so many pentacles here. The hell? You're dealing with some real practical things right now. This is a very physical transformation. And when I say that, I think too, like how you are publicly seen. Obviously, like reinvent yourself. But with all these pentacles coming up, and Saturn too can be like your public image, how you're seen. So this is, how are you going to be seen? This could even be incorporating, these two queens could be incorporating a part of yourself that's deep within you that's kind of hidden, but allowing that to be a part of you. I do see you all going into a very, very abundant and grounded energy. You have to reinvent yourself, though. That's the key. who you have been up to this point has been great, because it's gotten you to where you are now. And where you are now is figuring out how to really win in life, like how to really achieve the things that you've wanted to achieve. So what you've done up to this point hasn't been wrong, but it's not going to take you forward. So you're juggling with some possibilities here. Okay, this declutter, the Ace of Wands. The Knight of Swords. Talk about don't hesitate. The Empress. Look at this. Oh, why did I say the Nine of Pentacles? That was so odd. Well, it is the Empress in Solitude or the Empress in Protection. Okay, you have the World and the Ten of Cups. I like to see that, to be honest. Because if you just go after physical abundance and wealth, you will not necessarily find emotional happiness and fulfillment in that journey. And that could be something you're struggling with too. I really see here, like, getting rid of your player ways. I don't know if maybe you have two options. Maybe someone that has been kind of like a friends with benefits, and you wanting something more stable, but not sure if you want it with that person. I really don't know what's going on. But you've got some choices here. And I see you ending the singlehood, putting that cycle to rest. Because the Ten of Cups is like the Ten of Pentacles. It's with someone. You're achieving this with someone else. So whether that is romantically or, like I said, like coming together with a friend and buying a house. Or you got the Page of Wands at the bottom. You both search some new paths here, Cancer. You really are. You got to make some choices, my friends. I'm going to leave that with you. I'm going to go do the extended. Until next time, do be gentle with yourselves. Bye.